Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to ask yourself one question right now. What would your life look like if you gave it everything you've got in 2025? No excuses, no shortcuts, no days off. This is the year where dreams don't just stay in your head, they become your reality. But let me be real with you. Greatness isn't built on comfort or convenience. It's forged in the fire of discipline, resilience, and unwavering commitment. If you've ever felt like there's a gap between where you are and where you want to be, let me tell you that gap can only be closed by showing up every single day. Not when you feel like it, not when it's easy. Every single. So today we're going to unleash your power, shift your mindset, and set you up to dominate 2025 like never before. Are you ready to step into the person you were born to be? Let's go. Success is not something that happens in a single moment. It's not the result of one grand gesture, one lucky break, or one moment of brilliance. Instead, success is built on the foundation of consistent daily actions repeated over time. It's the culmination of habits that may seem small or insignificant in the moment, but when compounded, create extraordinary results. Think about the most successful people you admire. Whether in business, sports, relationships, or personal development, their achievements didn't materialize overnight. They cultivated a routine, a disciplined approach to their goals. It's the little things they did daily, showing up, putting in the work, staying focused, and refusing to quit, even when it was hard. It's easy to get caught up in the allure of instant success. The world constantly highlights big wins, breakthrough moments, and flashy achievements. But the truth is, those moments are just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath them lies a deep, unseen foundation of hard work, sacrifice, and persistence. Success is forged in the quiet hours, in the moments when no one else is watching. Every choice you make daily matters. Each small decision, whether to push forward or to step back, adds up. Skipping a workout, avoiding a difficult conversation, or procrastinating on a project may seem inconsequential in the moment. But over time, these decisions shape your reality. On the other hand, choosing to stay disciplined, to push past resistance, and to take consistent action builds a momentum that is unstoppable. Habits are the building blocks of success. What you do every day matters far more than what you do once in a while. It's about committing to the process and trusting that the results will come as long as you stay consistent. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. It's the key that transforms your aspirations into tangible results. Goals, no matter how big or inspiring, remain dreams without the consistent action required to bring them to life. Discipline is what separates those who wish for success from those who actually achieve it. Every goal begins with a vision, a clear idea of what you want to achieve. But the path to that vision is often challenging, filled with obstacles and moments where motivation alone isn't enough to carry you forward. This is where discipline steps in. Discipline is the ability to stick to the plan, to take action even when you don't feel like it, and to stay focused when distractions try to pull you off course. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes like a wave. Discipline, however, is unwavering. It's the decision to show up every day regardless of your mood or circumstances. It's choosing to act in alignment with your goals, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. Over time, this commitment becomes a habit, a way of life that leads you closer to the results you desire. When you develop discipline, you create a structure for your success. You set priorities, establish routines, and take ownership of your time and energy. Discipline builds resilience, teaching you to push through setbacks and stay the course when challenges arise. It turns effort into progress and ensures that your actions are aligned with your long-term vision. Without discipline, goals are just wishes. It's the consistent, focused action that turns intentions into achievements. Discipline bridges the gap between where you are now and where you want to be, making it the most critical tool in your journey to success. Consistency beats intensity every time. While bursts of effort and moments of high energy can feel powerful, they are rarely sustainable. True progress comes not from occasional acts of intensity, but from a steady, reliable commitment to showing up and doing the work day after day. Consider the difference between someone who works out intensely once a month versus someone who exercises moderately 5 times a week. The latter will achieve far greater results over time, not because of any single session, but because of their consistent effort. This principle applies to every area of life, whether it's building a career, mastering a skill, or improving relationships. Intensity often burns out quickly. It relies heavily on fleeting motivation, which can disappear as fast as it arrives. Consistency, on the other hand, creates momentum. Each small, steady action builds upon the last, creating a compounding effect that leads to exponential growth. It's not about doing everything at once, it's about doing something meaningful every single day. Consistency also builds trust with yourself and with others. When you consistently honor your commitments, you reinforce your belief in your ability to follow through. Over time, this self-trust becomes a powerful driver of confidence and success. People around you also come to rely on your steady presence, knowing you'll deliver on your promises. Small actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but their power lies in repetition. Writing a single page a day may not feel monumental, but in a year you've written a book. Saving a little money each week may not seem impactful, but over time it can transform your financial future. Consistency turns effort into habit, habit into results, and results into a lifestyle. It's the secret ingredient to lasting success and sustainable growth. The secret to momentum is showing up daily. Momentum isn't something that happens by chance, it's a force you create through consistent action. Each day you show up and put in the effort, you're building energy, progress, and confidence that propels you forward. Momentum thrives on repetition. The more you take action, the easier it becomes to continue. It's like pushing a heavy boulder. At first, it's challenging to get it moving, but once it starts rolling, it takes less effort to keep it going. Each small step you take builds on the last, making the next step feel less daunting and more natural. By showing up daily, you're creating habits that reinforce your goals. Habits are the foundation of momentum, and they eliminate the need to rely on motivation alone. When your actions become automatic, you reduce resistance, allowing progress to flow more naturally. Momentum also feeds your confidence. Every day you follow through, you prove to yourself that you're capable, disciplined, and committed. This self-belief fuels further action, creating a cycle of growth and achievement. Even on days when the progress feels small or insignificant, the act of showing up keeps the momentum alive. Missing a single day might not seem like a big deal, but it can disrupt the rhythm you've worked so hard to build. Consistency is the glue that holds momentum together, and showing up even when it's tough ensures you don't lose the progress you've already made. Momentum isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about taking one more step, doing one more task, and refusing to let a single day slip by without moving closer to your goals. Each day you show up, you're not just maintaining momentum, you're accelerating it. Your identity is shaped by your daily actions. Who you are is not determined by what you say or what you dream of doing, it's defined by what you consistently do. Every choice you make, every habit you reinforce, and every action you take contributes to the person you become. When you act in alignment with your goals and values, you begin to see yourself as someone who is capable, disciplined, and focused. This creates a positive feedback loop. The more you act in a certain way, the more you believe it's who you are. For example, if you consistently prioritize your health by exercising and eating well, you start to identify as someone who values fitness and well-being. On the other hand, neglecting daily actions that align with your goals can lead to an identity mismatch. If you say you want to achieve something but fail to take consistent steps toward it, doubt and frustration can creep in. Over time, this can erode your confidence and create a disconnect between who you want to be and who you see yourself as. Your identity is not static, it's a living, evolving reflection of your habits. Small, consistent actions have a powerful cumulative effect. Writing every day, even for a few minutes, reinforces your identity as a writer. Practicing gratitude daily reinforces your identity as a positive, mindful individual. It's not the magnitude of the actions that matters most, it's the consistency and alignment with your desired self. Every action you take is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. Over time, these votes add up, shaping your self-image and influencing how you show up in the world. Your daily actions are the building blocks of your identity, and by choosing them wisely, you have the power to redefine who you are. Excuses kill progress, commitment fuels it. Excuses are the enemy of growth, a subtle but powerful force that allows comfort to take priority over ambition. They disguise themselves as rationalizations convincing you why today isn't the right day, why you're not ready, or why the circumstances aren't ideal. But every excuse you accept halts your momentum and keeps you from moving closer to your goals. Commitment, on the other hand, is the antidote to excuses. It's the decision to take action regardless of external factors. Commitment doesn't wait for perfect conditions, it creates results in spite of them. It's the inner resolve that says, no matter what, I will show up and do what's necessary. This mindset doesn't leave room for excuses, it eliminates them before they can take root. When you give in to excuses, you reinforce a mindset of avoidance and procrastination. It becomes easier to justify why you didn't take action, creating a cycle that keeps you stagnant. Over time, these justifications become habits, and habits shape your outcomes. But when you choose commitment, you build a mindset of accountability and resilience. Commitment requires ownership. It means taking responsibility for your actions and outcomes without shifting blame to external circumstances. It's about recognizing that the power to succeed lies within your control. Even when the journey feels difficult or uncertain. Every time you choose action over excuses, you strengthen your resolve and move closer to your goals. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Commitment transforms your goals from distant possibilities into tangible realities. The energy you invest in staying committed fuels progress, while the energy wasted on excuses leaves you empty-handed. To move forward, you must choose commitment every single time. Small wins every day compound into massive results. Success doesn't come from one grand gesture or a single monumental effort. It's the accumulation of small, consistent actions that over time lead to extraordinary outcomes. These small wins may seem insignificant in the moment, but their power lies in their repetition and compounding effect. Each small win builds momentum. Completing a single task, sticking to a routine, or achieving a minor milestone gives you a sense of accomplishment. That feeling fuels motivation, making it easier to tackle the next step. Over time, these small victories create a ripple effect, driving consistent progress and reinforcing your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. Small wins are also sustainable. Big goals can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination or burnout. But breaking those goals into smaller, manageable steps allows you to focus on the immediate task at hand. Each completed step builds confidence and provides a clear path forward. Instead of getting stuck in the enormity of your vision, you stay grounded in daily progress. Moreover, small wins build habits, and habits shape your future. When you commit to small, consistent actions, whether it's reading for 10 minutes, exercising for 20 minutes, or saving a little money each week, you're not just making progress. You're creating a system that aligns with your values and long-term goals. The beauty of small wins is their ability to compound. Just as interest grows in a savings account, the results of your daily actions multiply over time. A single improvement may seem minor, but 1,000 of them can transform your life. Small wins are the seeds of greatness, and with time, persistence, and patience, they grow into massive achievements. Growth happens outside the comfort zone. The comfort zone, while safe and predictable, is a space where progress stalls and potential remains untapped. It's the place where routines feel easy, challenges are avoided, and growth is sacrificed for the sake of convenience. To achieve meaningful growth, you must step beyond this familiar space and embrace the discomfort that comes with new challenges. Discomfort is not a sign of failure, it's evidence of progress. When you push yourself into unfamiliar territory, you force your mind and body to adapt, learn, and evolve. Whether it's taking on a new responsibility, pursuing a challenging goal, or facing a fear, growth requires you to stretch beyond what feels easy or natural. The comfort zone breeds complacency. Over time, it can lull you into a false sense of security, convincing you that staying put is safer than risking failure. But the reality is that staying in your comfort zone comes with its own risks, missed opportunities, stagnant potential, and unfulfilled dreams. Growth, on the other hand, comes from embracing the uncertainty and discomfort of the unknown. Every step outside the comfort zone builds resilience. Facing challenges, even small ones, trains you to navigate discomfort with greater confidence. Over time, what once felt difficult or intimidating becomes routine, expanding your comfort zone and opening the door to even greater opportunities. Growth doesn't mean taking reckless risks, it means intentionally challenging yourself in ways that align with your goals and aspirations. It's about leaning into the discomfort of growth rather than retreating to the familiarity of safety. Outside the comfort zone, you discover your true capabilities, unlock hidden potential, and create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. Time is your most valuable currency. Invest it wisely. Unlike money, time is a finite resource that once spent can never be replenished. Every moment you invest in something, whether it's working on your goals, building relationships, or pursuing personal growth, comes at the expense of something else. Understanding the value of time forces you to be intentional about where and how you spend it. We often take time for granted, assuming there will always be more of it, but the truth is, every second that passes is a second you can't get back. This awareness is what separates those who achieve great things from those who let time slip away. It's easy to waste time on distractions, procrastination, or mindless activities, but the most successful people know that their time is a precious commodity and they use it with purpose. Investing your time wisely means prioritizing what truly matters. It's about aligning your daily actions with your long-term goals, dedicating time to personal development, and choosing activities that bring you closer to your aspirations. Every decision about how you spend your time should be made with the awareness that it's an investment in your future. But investing time doesn't always mean working harder, it's also about working smarter. Time spent resting, reflecting, and rejuvenating is equally important as time spent working towards your goals. Balance is key to sustaining long-term progress. The question isn't whether you have enough time, it's how you're choosing to use the time you have. Every day presents a new opportunity to invest in your future, to build something meaningful, and to move closer to your vision. When you begin to treat time as your most valuable currency, you'll find yourself making better choices, staying focused, and achieving more. As we close today, remember that success is not about seeking shortcuts or waiting for the perfect moment. It's about showing up every single day, staying committed, and making small, consistent efforts that compound over time. It's about recognizing that your daily habits shape the person you become and the life you create. Discipline, consistency, and commitment are the true drivers of progress, powerful forces that can turn your dreams into reality, no matter how big they seem. The path to greatness doesn't require grand gestures, but rather a relentless pursuit of improvement, even in the face of discomfort or setbacks. When you step outside your comfort zone, embrace the discomfort of growth, and keep moving forward despite the challenges, you unlock your true potential. Time is your most valuable asset, and how you invest it will define your future. Every moment is an opportunity to reinforce your goals, build your identity, and move closer to the life you want. It's the private decisions, the small wins, and the quiet actions that will determine your success, because the person you become is shaped by what you do when no one is watching. So as we step into 2025, let this be the year where you take no days off, where every day is an opportunity to invest in your growth, to push past your limits, and to become the best version of yourself. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The time is now. And the person you're meant to be is waiting for you to show up. Let's go out there and make it happen.